Some camping gear is just there to take up space. But then there's the kind you actually lean on when the weather turns, or your stove won't light. This list is all about that second kind. These 10 tools don't shout for attention, but they do the job, quietly and reliably. Whether you're heading out solo with a buddy or pushing deep into the backcountry, these are worth a closer look. Some days, a regular bottle just doesn't cut it, and that's where the Gpeng 40 ounces and 64 ounces tumblers step in. Both are made with stainless steel and have a vacuum insulation, so your drink stays hot or cold for hours, even when the weather doesn't cooperate. The aqua-colored 40 ounces is perfect for everyday use. It fits in most car cup holders, making it easier to carry during short commutes or weekend errands. What really helps is the double wall design and that strong metal handle. It's not loose or slippery, so holding onto it feels more natural, especially when you're walking or moving around. The lid is simple but smart, with a screw on top and a spout that makes sipping quick and spill-free. Now, if the day is going to be long or you're heading somewhere without easy access to water, the dark black 64 ounces version becomes more useful. It holds a lot more but still gives the same steady temperature and sturdy grip. You won't need to refill often, which saves time and makes a big difference during road trips, hikes, or long work shifts. Both sizes focus on durability and ease of use. One gives you convenience, the other gives you more capacity. It all comes down to how much you need to carry and how long you'll be out. Sometimes all you really need is a simple, quiet power source that just works, especially when you're off the grid or the lights go out. That's where the Jackery Explorer 300 makes sense. It gives you 293 watt-hour of capacity, so you can run small appliances and charge up to 6 devices at the same time without a fuss. From phones and cameras to CPAP machines or even a mini cooler, it covers the basics well. You can even rely on it during thunderstorms and unexpected power outages. Its stable power delivery and surge protection help keep your sensitive devices safe when the grid becomes unstable. The charging part won't slow you down either. It gets back to 100% in just 2.5 hours when using both a 90-watt wall charger and a 60-watt USB-C PD charger together. The setup is clean and simple. 2 AC outlets with pure sine wave output, 1 USB-C PD port, a QC 3.0 port, and more. Even better, it runs quietly at just 36.4 decibels, so it's great for indoor use or quiet outdoor setups. Built-in battery management adds another layer of safety, helping protect your devices from overheating or sudden voltage drops. And with multiple ways to recharge, wall, car, or solar, you're not stuck with one option. The power station also holds up well over time, keeping around 80% of its capacity even after hundreds of cycles. Plus, the lightweight build makes it easier to carry, whether you're heading out for the weekend or just need backup power at home. When you're out camping, your tent becomes more than just a place to sleep. It's your spot to relax and stash your gear. The NEMO Dagger OSMO really nails that with its extra room. They've made the door taller and the peak higher, so getting in and out feels less like a squeeze. Plus, the vestibule grew by 22%, which means you can keep boots and bags dry without cluttering up your space inside. And the fabric they use is made from recycled yarns, which is better for the environment, but it's also tougher than most. It keeps water out longer and doesn't stretch when wet, so it holds its shape no matter the weather. Setup's a breeze too, thanks to bent aluminum poles and clips that lock tight with just one hand. It's not the lightest tent if you're chasing grams, but if you want something roomy, durable, and eco-friendly, this tent fits the bill perfectly. After a long hike, your campsite comfort matters. The Naturehike YL08 Moonchair nails that sweet spot between light and sturdy. At just over 2 pounds, it rolls up to a slim 14.5 by 3.5 inches. That means it slips into your pack with ease, almost like it's not there. The frame uses aircraft-grade 7075 aluminum, 67% stronger than your average alloy. So you won't worry about stability, even with gear on your lap. It fits up fast. 60 seconds is all it takes to unfold, pop in the seat, and sit back. The 600D Oxford fabric delivers breathability and ruggedness, while the mesh sides stop heat buildup. Add in anti-sink feet and you're steady on mud or sand. though it won't rival a full-size camp throne. If you want upright, you'll feel that low seat, but it keeps your pack light and comfy. Let's talk about something that never comes in heavy but always proves its worth. Meet the Leatherman Signal multi-tool. Think of it as your campsite Swiss Army knife, but with real outdoor muscle. This tool packs a 2.2-inch combo blade for cutting rope or food, a hammer with a hammer loop, perfect for tent stakes, and even a ferrocerium rod to spark fires when everything else is dead. It's ready to shift from kitchen to campsite tasks without missing a beat. And its saw cuts through small branches for kindling. The awl punches holes for shelter fixes, and that nylon strap cutter, relief from stubborn packaging in seconds. Every component locks solid, giving confidence under pressure. It weighs close to 7 ounces, which feels negligible once it covers dozens of chores. It doesn't replace your full-blown knife, though. It's compact by design. That balance makes it reliable go-to. Time to talk about staying hydrated. Here is the Sawyer Squeeze water filter. This little tool sits in the palm of your hand, weighs just about 3 ounces, and filters at a blistering pace, up to 1.7 liters a minute. That means water for cooking, coffee, or hydration in seconds, not minutes. Inside, hollow fiber membranes trap 99.999% of bacteria like E. coli and cholera, and 99.999% of protozoa like Giardia. Even microplastics don't slip through. The kit comes with reusable pouches, a syringe for cleaning, and adapters for bottles or hydration bladders, so it's ready for squeeze use, gravity flow, or inline setups. It won't remove chemicals or viruses, but for standard backcountry water, it does the job and lasts forever. Officially good for up to 100,000 gallons. You do need to clean it often to keep flow fast and avoid pouch wear. But that's how it keeps going strong. It may seem basic, but it nails simplicity, speed, and ruggedness. Here's one that turns your campsite into a coffee bar, the AeroPress Go. It's like having a tiny cafe in your pack. It collapses to about 14 by 10 centimeter and weighs just 326 grams, yet brews up to 240 milliliters of rich coffee that sits between espresso and drip strength. What's clever is everything fits into its mug, plunger, scoop, filters, so cleanup's quick and tidy. That mug even doubles as storage and serving cup, no extra bulk. It works hot or cold, and a single load makes espresso-like shots to perk you up or a smooth cold brew in minutes. If you already have your home AeroPress, the Go shrinks the experience without losing quality. And it's not expensive either, it's under $50. It won't heavy your bag but keeps your brew rich. This one keeps that campfire vibe alive no matter where you roam. The Wolf & Grizzly Fire Set. It's simple, light, and brilliantly rugged. Weighing just 65 grams, it fits in your pocket but works like it came from a survival kit. The ferrocerium rod creates sparks up to 5,400 degrees Fahrenheit, so even damp wood gets a fighting chance. Use the steel striker for sparks and tap the 550 cord paracord that hides emergency jute, a built-in tinder gag that's pure ingenuity. It promises around 20,000 strikes. That's years of campfires without needing backups. The rod's nestled inside the steel striker, so it packs tight and never rattles. There's no fluff here. This tool does one job, and it does it every time. One scrape, one spark, fire flared. That's reliability you can trust. Let's pause for a moment to think safety. Out in the wild, it's essential. The Adventure Medical Kit's Mountain Series. Hiker kit designed for 2 people over 2 days. It weighs under 8 ounces and tucks neatly into your day pack pocket. Inside, you'll find wound dressings, trauma pads, butterfly bandages, elastic wrap for sprains, plus basic meds like pain relievers and antihistamines. A small wilderness guide sits inside to steer you through common injuries. Reviewers agree, rating it a solid 4.5 out of 5 for its size, organization, and road trip readiness. It skips heavy trauma gear like CPR masks or splints, though there's room to add those if you're heading deep backcountry. That design choice keeps it light, perfect for weekend missions. Some gear shows its value the moment you use it, and the Snow Peak BiPod stove is that. It's not the lightest or the flashiest, but when you're tired, hungry, and on uneven ground, this thing delivers. Its fold-out bipod legs create a stable, wide base that locks in tight. Pair that with the fuel canister forming a third contact point, and you've got one of the steadiest platforms I've ever cooked on out there. It burns at 11,600 BTUs, which means fast boil times, but more importantly, smooth flame control. You can actually simmer without babysitting it. There's no igniter, so you'll need a lighter, but once it's going, wind doesn't stand a chance. It handles gusts way better than those tiny shaky stoves we've all fought with. For weekend base camps or car camping setups where food matters, this one just makes life easier. So that was our video on best camping gear. Let us know your favorite pick in the comments section, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this on your feed.